What if I told you that one man turned a struggling bank into a financial empire, so powerful that its influence stretches from Main Street to the White House? This isn't just the story of a CEO, it's the story of Jamie Dimon, the visionary leader who transformed JPMorgan Chase into the most powerful bank in America. Under his leadership, the bank controls over $4 trillion in assets, influences global markets, and even impacts government policy. It's a financial giant deemed too big to fail. But how did he do it? How did a man, once fired by his own mentor, rise to dominate Wall Street and redefine modern banking? In this video, we uncover the incredible story of Jamie Dimon, the bold vision, calculated strategies, and controversial decisions that turned JPMorgan Chase into the most powerful bank in the US. Jamie Dimon's journey to the top wasn't smooth sailing or accidental. Born into a family of bankers in New York City, he graduated from Harvard Business School and quickly made waves on Wall Street. He joined forces with the legendary banker Sandy Weill at Citigroup. Together they built an empire until Dimon was shockingly fired in a high-profile fallout. Instead of retreating, he took over Bank One, a struggling regional bank, and transformed it into an industry giant. His success caught the attention of JPMorgan Chase, and in 2004, he became its CEO. Back then, JPMorgan wasn't the powerhouse it is today. It was a struggling bank desperately searching for direction in an increasingly competitive financial landscape. Dimon's vision? To transform JPMorgan Chase into a one-stop shop for global banking. The rest, as they say, is history. When Jamie Dimon took over JPMorgan Chase, he wasted no time executing his bold vision. Growth through acquisitions. He led the bank in acquiring Bank One, Bear Stearns, and Washington Mutual, each a risky move. Yet Dimon had the rare ability to turn struggling institutions into profit machines. These strategic deals transformed JPMorgan Chase into a global financial giant. But it wasn't just about buying other banks. Dimon invested heavily in technology, recognizing early on that the future of banking would be digital. By aggressive cost-cutting, streamlining operations, and focusing on customer service, he positioned JPMorgan Chase as a fintech leader, offering cutting-edge tools for consumers and corporations alike. Dimon wasn't just building a bank, he was building the future of finance. When the 2008 financial crisis brought Wall Street to its knees, JPMorgan Chase stood tall. Thanks to Jamie Dimon's cautious approach to risk management, the bank weathered the storm, while other banks needed bailouts. Instead of seeking bailouts, JPMorgan seized the moment, acquiring Bear Stearns and Washington Mutual at rock-bottom prices, emerging as a stabilizing force in the chaos. Dimon became a Wall Street hero, but not without controversy. Critics argued that JPMorgan profited while millions of Americans lost homes and jobs. Yet his leadership solidified his title as the King of Wall Street. His formula was clear: maintain a fortress balance sheet, manage risk relentlessly, and always be ready for the unexpected. What makes Jamie Dimon so successful? His unmatched ability to adapt and innovate. Under his leadership, JPMorgan Chase embraced a diversified business model, balancing consumer banking, credit cards, wealth management, investment banking, and asset management. Dimon expanded the bank's footprint across every sector. This approach ensured stability even during economic downturns. Dimon's relentless focus on customer service, risk management, and cutting-edge technology catapulted JPMorgan Chase to the top, managing over $4 trillion in assets, far outpacing its competitors. From shaping U.S. monetary policy to advising governments on global crises, JPMorgan Chase isn't just a bank, it's a global power broker, and Dimon is the architect behind it all. No empire is built without controversy, and JPMorgan Chase is no exception. From accusations of predatory lending to massive fines for regulatory violations, the bank has faced its share of scandals. Even Jamie Dimon hasn't escaped criticism, with his compensation often exceeds $30 million a year. Yet through it all, Dimon's leadership has remained steadfast, turning crises into opportunities and solidifying his reputation as an unshakable leader. Jamie Dimon's transformation of JPMorgan Chase is more than a corporate success story. It's a masterclass about vision, resilience, and redefining leadership. His journey from being fired to becoming the world's most influential banker proves one thing: setbacks aren't failures, they're the foundation for greatness. Dimon didn't just shape JPMorgan Chase, he reshaped the very foundation of modern banking. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the one I made about BlackRock, the invisible empire that owns the world. And don't forget to smash that like button, it helps more than you know.